Discover the rarest and most valuable top quarters in history, their hidden value, and how some are worth millions in 2025. Urgent sell opportunities await. Find out which coins could make you rich overnight with just one incredible discovery. The quarter $1,965 stands out as one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history. It was minted during a transitional period when the United States shifted from using 90% silver in its coins to a copper-nickel composition. This change was made to combat the rising cost of silver and prevent people from hoarding coins for their metal value. However, a few 1965 quarters were mistakenly struck on leftover 90% silver planchets, making them extremely rare and valuable today. The 1965 quarter without mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use mint marks at that time. The absence of a mint mark adds to the challenge of identifying its true nature since most of these coins look similar to regular ones. Yet, the rare silver versions can be distinguished by their slightly lighter color, distinctive ring sound when dropped, and higher weight of around 6.25 grams instead of the standard 5.67 grams. Collectors have long been fascinated by this coin because of its unique backstory tied to the country's changing economy. The year 1965 marked a turning point in U.S. coinage history when the government permanently ended silver quarters for circulation. This historic transition gave rise to one of the greatest minting errors ever known, a few leftover silver blanks used accidentally, creating one of the most valuable modern American coins. Over time, the 1965 quarter has become a symbol of luck among collectors who dream of finding one in circulation. Since millions of clad quarters were released that year, discovering a genuine silver version is like finding a hidden treasure. Most people overlook it, unaware that such a coin could be sitting unnoticed in an old collection, drawer, or even pocket change. The obverse of the 1965 quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse shows the majestic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness. The detailed craftsmanship and historical importance of this design have kept it in circulation for decades, giving the coin a deep cultural value beyond its rarity. The excitement around the 1965 quarter continues to grow among coin enthusiasts, auction houses, and investors. Each discovery of a verified silver specimen generates headlines and fuels interest in the coin collecting world. These coins are authenticated through detailed testing methods, including weight measurement and metallurgical analysis, to confirm their silver content. The value of a genuine 1965 quarter struck on a silver planchet has reached astonishing levels in recent years. One such coin was auctioned for an incredible $3.17 million, shocking collectors and experts alike. The rarity, combined with historical significance and perfect preservation, makes this coin a true masterpiece of American minting and an unbeatable prize for any serious collector. Today, the 1965 quarter serves as a timeless reminder of how small minting errors can lead to massive fortunes. It stands as proof that hidden treasures still exist in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by a careful eye. For collectors around the world, it remains a dream coin, a link between the past and present, carrying both historical weight and unimaginable value. Next is the 1979 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States. Is one of those fascinating coins that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Minted in Denver, this coin belongs to the Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. While millions were struck for circulation, only a few rare examples from 1979 have characteristics and conditions that make them incredibly valuable today. The 1979 D mint mark quarter features the iconic bust of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty above and the date 1979 below. On the reverse, the heraldic eagle appears with wings spread, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Despite its everyday use, this coin carries deep patriotic symbolism and historical significance. During 1979, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters for general circulation. However, some coins from that year have distinct minting errors, sharp details, and unusual die varieties that separate them from regular issues. These rare variations, along with pristine uncirculated examples, have become the target of passionate collectors who recognize their scarcity and historical appeal. Many of these quarters have survived years of circulation, losing their shine and sharp edges, but a few have remained in exceptional condition. These high-grade specimens, often preserved by chance or collectors, display full details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. The better the condition, the higher the potential value, making pristine 1979 D quarters a true collector's dream. What adds to the mystery of the 1979 D quarter is the occasional mint error. Some coins were struck off-center, while others show double dies or weak strikes. These unusual flaws, instead of lowering their value, make them even more desirable to numismatists. Error coins from this period are extremely rare, with only a handful documented in top grades, increasing their intrigue and market price. Over the decades, the 1979 D quarter has grown from being just another coin in circulation to a prized collectible. Its combination of historical background, design legacy, and scarcity has made it a standout among Washington quarters. Collectors seek it not only for its beauty but for the story it carries from an important era in U.S. minting history. In the collector's market, a flawless and rare 1979 D mint mark quarter can reach an astonishing value of up to $2 million. Coins in this category are typically graded by professional services and have exceptional surfaces, mint errors, or rare die characteristics. These features make them nearly impossible to find in circulation, which is why their auction prices have soared to record-breaking levels. The legacy of the 1979 D quarter continues to grow, as new collectors and enthusiasts uncover its historical richness and rarity. Each of these coins is more than a piece of metal, it's a preserved moment of American history, carrying both emotional and monetary worth. For those lucky enough to own one, the 1979 quarter stands as a shining symbol of value, heritage, and unexpected fortune. Next is the 1997 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the USA. Is one of those rare coins that has caught the attention of collectors around the world. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin was part of the standard Washington quarter series, but certain pieces from 1997 hold features and striking errors that make them stand out from the rest. Over the years, these unique variations have turned what was once everyday change into a collector's treasure. The Washington quarter design used in 1997 features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, designed by John Flanagan. This design first appeared in 1932 to celebrate Washington's 200th birthday. The reverse side carries the traditional eagle design that symbolizes strength and freedom. While millions of 1997 D quarters were produced, a small number displayed striking differences caused by minting errors, which elevated their numismatic value. Collectors often note that the 1997 quarter with the D mint mark can vary in its strike quality, luster, and die condition. Some coins exhibit doubling on the inscriptions or minute misalignments on the rim, signs that set them apart from regular circulation pieces. These tiny imperfections are what make them so sought after today, as minting anomalies are often the key to a coin's rarity. Over the decades, as coin grading became more advanced, experts discovered that high-grade examples of the 1997 D mint quarter remained surprisingly scarce. While the Denver Mint produced over 599 million quarters that year, only a fraction survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are almost never seen, making them prized possessions for collectors willing to pay high prices for perfection. The historical background of the Washington quarter adds even more value to the 1997 edition. This coin represents the final years before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, marking the end of a classic design era. Because of this, collectors view the 1997 D as a transitional piece that bridges two important periods in U.S. coinage history. Some of the rarest 1997 D mint quarters show die cracks or partial collar strikes, features that occur during the minting process and are impossible to replicate. Coins with these defects have become exceptionally valuable in auctions and private sales. The rarity of such errors, combined with their visual appeal, makes them a target for serious numismatists and investors alike. When it comes to value, a flawless 1997 quarter with the D mint mark in mint state can fetch astonishing amounts. Depending on the grade and rarity of its features, collectors have paid up to $30,000s for a perfect specimen. This immense value comes not only from its scarcity but also from its historical significance and the increasing demand for rare U.S. coinage in the global market. The 1997 D-Mint $quarter stands today as a reminder that even the most ordinary coins can turn out to be extraordinary treasures. Hidden among countless circulated pieces lies the chance to find one worth a fortune. For collectors, it symbolizes hope, patience, and the thrill of discovering a piece of history that could be worth millions. Next is the rare quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, is one of those fascinating coins that instantly draws attention from collectors across the United States. It represents not only the beauty of American minting during the early 1970s but also the rich legacy of the Washington Quarter series that began in 1932. The D-Mint mark, placed just beside the bottom of the coin's reverse, stands for the Denver Mint, one of the most active and respected mints in the United States. The quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. His image was first used to honor the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, and by 1972, it had already become an iconic symbol of American currency. The reverse side of the coin displays the majestic bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. The year 1972, with D-Mint mark, was a time when the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins made primarily of a copper-nickel-clad composition. This replaced the 90% silver composition that ended in 1964. Despite being a common circulating coin, some 1972 D quarters were struck with slight errors or rare variations that make them stand out today. These include double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors that add immense collectible value. Collectors treasure the quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, not only for its design but also for the small imperfections that make each coin unique. Some of these minting flaws were unnoticed at the time of production, but decades later, numismatists identified them as signs of rarity. Such variations are extremely desirable, as they often appear in only a few examples, significantly boosting their worth. Over the years, the quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, has grown in popularity among coin enthusiasts. Its connection to the historical Washington series, combined with the Denver Mint's legacy of precision craftsmanship, makes it a remarkable piece of numismatic history. While most circulated examples hold modest value, a pristine uncirculated or error version can fetch astonishing prices. The historical value of the quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, lies in its representation of post-silver American coinage. It tells the story of economic changes, minting transitions, and the enduring respect for America's founding father. Collectors who seek such coins appreciate the link they provide to a significant era of American currency evolution. In terms of market worth, the quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, has reached remarkable auction records, with some rare error-free uncirculated pieces valued at around $2.70 million. The exact price often depends on condition, rarity, and grading by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC. Such an extraordinary value proves how even a seemingly common coin can become a numismatic treasure when preserved perfectly. Today, the quarter $1972, with D-Mint mark, stands as a reminder that every coin tells a story, of craftsmanship, history, and hidden fortune. Many collectors continue to search through their old coin jars and collections, hoping to uncover this rare Denver minted gem that has become one of the most sought-after U.S. quarters in history. Next is the 1974 quarter dollar from the United States. Holds a unique place among American coins, not only for its age but also for its rarity when found without a mint mark. Struck primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, this version lacks the identifying letter that most collectors rely on to trace its origin. Over the years, this small yet powerful detail has made the 1974 quarter a mystery and a prized possession among coin enthusiasts around the world. When the 1974 quarter was introduced, the United States Mint was transitioning between older minting technologies and modernized equipment, leading to small but crucial variations in the coins produced. The design, featuring George Washington on the obverse and the proud American eagle on the reverse, remained consistent, yet minor imperfections and metal inconsistencies contributed to the uniqueness of certain pieces. The absence of a mint mark on some quarters from this year has since sparked curiosity and excitement among collectors. During the mid-1970s, inflation and the economic challenges following the Vietnam War influenced the production of U.S. currency. The mint was focused on maintaining stability in coin supply, especially for everyday denominations like the quarter dollar. As a result, many of these coins were heavily circulated, and few pristine examples survived. The 1974 quarter without a mint mark stands out not only because of its historical timing but also due to the sheer difficulty of finding one in high-grade condition today. Collectors often regard the 1974 quarter as a hidden gem, mainly because most circulated examples appear ordinary at first glance. However, close examination often reveals rare characteristics: sharp edges, strong details in Washington's hair, or unusual die marks, that can significantly enhance a coin's desirability. Professional grading agencies have confirmed that coins from this year with certain features can reach record-breaking values in auctions. In numismatic history, coins like the 1974 quarter without a mint mark often gain fame through discovery stories. Ordinary people sometimes find them mixed with pocket change or inherited coin jars, unaware of their fortune. Over time, reports of such discoveries have increased interest in searching for this specific issue. The thrill of uncovering a rare and valuable coin continues to drive both novice and expert collectors to inspect every 1974 quarter they come across. The metal composition of the 1974 quarter, consisting primarily of copper and nickel, contributes to its lasting durability. However, coins that have retained their luster, sharp strike, and full details are exceedingly rare. These high-quality specimens, particularly without a mint mark, are the ones that reach extraordinary levels of value due to their scarcity and condition rarity in the numismatic market. The value of the 1974 quarter without mint mark can reach up to $2.23 million when found in mint state or with unique striking errors. Such coins have been auctioned for astonishing sums, especially those that remain uncirculated and show full definition in their design. Collectors and investors alike continue to watch for these pieces, knowing that even a single discovery could transform an ordinary find into a life-changing treasure. Today, the 1974 quarter without mint mark remains a symbol of numismatic fascination, a simple piece of history that connects America's past to its present collectors. Its mystery, rarity, and immense value make it one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. currency history, reminding enthusiasts that true worth often lies hidden in plain sight. Next is the 1985 quarter dollar from the United States. Stands as one of the most fascinating coins in modern American numismatics. Bearing the proud image of George Washington on the obverse, this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the small P mint mark just beside the portrait. Although millions were produced, certain rare variations and minting errors have transformed a few of these 1985 quarters into treasures worth an astonishing fortune today. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it has evolved through changes in composition, design, and minting techniques. The 1985 P-Mint quarter belongs to the copper-nickel-clad era, replacing the earlier 90% silver coins. Despite being a common circulation coin at first glance, collectors have discovered that some 1985 quarters possess striking features, die errors, and extraordinary mint states that set them apart. The obverse of the 1985 quarter showcases Washington's profile facing left, designed by John Flanagan. The inscriptions include "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date, 1985, with the P mint mark placed right beside the ponytail. The reverse features the elegant American bald eagle with wings spread, clutching arrows and olive branches, a design symbolizing strength and peace. This balance between history and artistry gives the 1985 quarter its timeless charm. Over time, coin enthusiasts began identifying subtle yet powerful differences in strike quality, planchet variations, and die deterioration among 1985 P quarters. Some coins display double die errors, off-center strikes, or deep mirror-like proof-like surfaces that make them incredibly rare. These details, invisible to the casual observer, hold immense significance for collectors seeking the finest examples of mint craftsmanship. The historical background of the 1985 quarter is tied to a period when the U.S. Mint was modernizing production. Philadelphia was producing coins in large numbers, but even the most advanced technology of the time could not prevent occasional imperfections. Those minor deviations, which were once dismissed as minting flaws, are now the defining traits that elevate certain 1985 P quarters into a different realm of numismatic value. Collectors worldwide treasure this coin not only for its connection to American heritage but also for the thrill of discovering a rare variant among everyday change. Many have searched through rolls of quarters, hoping to find one of the few that exhibits unique mint errors, exceptional luster, or nearly flawless condition graded by top certification services. Such features can multiply a coin's desirability and price dramatically. When it comes to value, the 1985 quarter dollar with P mint mark has astonished experts. While common circulated examples are worth only face value, the rare mint condition pieces and error variants can command prices soaring up to $1.56 million at exclusive auctions. These remarkable sales have made the 1985 quarter one of the most talked about coins among collectors and investors alike. The 1985 P quarter stands as a reminder that hidden treasures can still be found in the simplest places. A single coin, once spent at a grocery store decades ago, could now be a millionaire's prize. This incredible journey from circulation to global recognition shows how numismatics continues to reveal extraordinary stories behind the coins we often overlook. Next is the 1995 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States. Is one of those rare coins that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin belongs to the Washington Quarter Series, a design that has been part of American currency since 1932. What makes the 1995 D quarter truly special is not just its age or design, but the combination of minting quality, errors, and its rarity in perfect condition. The obverse of the 1995 D quarter features the profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States, sculpted by John Flanagan. His image has become an enduring symbol of American heritage, representing strength, leadership, and unity. The detailed portrait on this coin is surrounded by inscriptions including "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1995, showing the Denver Mint mark D just beside the hair ribbon of Washington. On the reverse, the majestic bald eagle with wings spread wide sits proudly on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbolizing both military strength and peace. This design has remained iconic throughout decades, resonating with patriotic collectors. Each detail of the 1995 D quarter was precisely engraved, and coins struck with sharp definition and perfect surfaces are exceptionally rare to find today. The Denver Mint produced millions of quarters that year, but only a few of the 1995 D quarters survived in flawless or error-free condition. Some examples were struck with unique die cracks, double die obverse, or off-center strikes, which made them even more desirable. These small variations can turn a common coin into a piece of numismatic treasure worth a fortune in the hands of the right collector. Collectors often search for the 1995 D quarter in mint state condition, graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. Coins that maintain their original shine, sharp relief, and no signs of wear can fetch high bids at auctions. Over time, the demand for these coins has continued to grow, fueled by stories of extraordinary finds in old collections or coin rolls from the 1990s. The rarity of this coin is also influenced by the fact that many 1995 D quarters were heavily circulated, losing their luster and details. Only a limited number remain in pristine condition, making them a true challenge for numismatists to locate. This scarcity, combined with the growing interest in collectible U.S. coinage, pushes its value far beyond face value, turning it into a sought-after piece in the modern coin market. When it comes to value, the 1995 D quarter dollar has amazed experts and collectors alike. A perfectly preserved specimen or one featuring a rare minting error has been valued at around $1.32 million in private collections and high-profile auctions. This stunning amount demonstrates how a small piece of metal can carry immense historical and monetary worth, transforming an everyday coin into a millionaire's treasure. The 1995 D quarter dollar stands as a remarkable example of American minting artistry and rarity. Its deep historical significance, striking design, and extreme scarcity make it one of the most valuable coins in modern U.S. history. For collectors, discovering such a coin would be a dream come true. proof that even in the most ordinary pocket change, extraordinary treasures may still be hiding. Next is the 1971 quarter dollar from the United States holds a fascinating place in numismatic history, especially the version without a mint mark. Minted during a period of economic and artistic transition, this coin represents more than just currency, it's a link to a unique chapter in American coin production. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place mint marks on coins before 1980, the 1971 no mint mark quarter stands out among collectors for its design details and rare variations that emerged during that era. The obverse of the 1971 quarter features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, based on Jean-Antoine Houdon's sculpture of the first U.S. president. The reverse proudly displays the heraldic eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. These elements were crafted to convey a sense of national pride at a time when America was celebrating its evolving history and recovering from the challenges of the late 1960s. Production of the 1971 quarter began as part of the regular Washington quarter series, composed of a copper-nickel-clad blend replacing the earlier 90% silver composition used before 1965. This change was driven by the rising price of silver and the government's decision to maintain affordable coinage production. Despite being common in circulation, certain 1971 no mint mark quarters have become incredibly valuable due to rare minting errors, exceptional conditions, and unique die varieties. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1971 quarter for its subtle variations. Some coins display double die obverse or off-center strikes, making them standout finds. Others show planchet errors or misaligned dies, creating unique textures or distorted designs that fascinate experts. Over time, these quirks have turned ordinary coins into highly desirable treasures, with each anomaly adding immense collectible appeal. What makes the 1971 quarter so special is that very few have survived in pristine condition. Most circulated widely, enduring scratches, wear, and handling over the decades. But the few that remain uncirculated, or exhibit rare mint errors, can fetch astonishing prices in auctions. For professional coin graders, even a minor flaw or luster variation can distinguish a multi-thousand-dollar coin from a priceless gem. Many collectors also appreciate the 1971 quarter as a historical relic of a pre-digital age when craftsmanship and precision defined coin minting. The Philadelphia Mint's choice to omit a mint mark reflects an era before the mass production and modern identification systems used today. This characteristic enhances its mystery and adds cultural depth to its story, making it more than just a collectible. It's a tangible slice of American history that in terms of value, the 1971 quarter without mint mark has reached astonishing auction records. Depending on rarity, error type, and condition, some specimens have been valued at $2.92 million, an extraordinary figure for a coin once worth just 25 cents. Collectors and investors alike continue to search for this elusive treasure, hoping to uncover one hidden in old coin jars, inherited collections, or forgotten rolls of change. The 1971 quarter's journey from everyday circulation to a multimillion-dollar collectible shows how history, craftsmanship, and chance can combine to create something truly remarkable. It's a reminder that even the most ordinary coins can carry extraordinary stories, and within every piece of change might lie a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Next is the 1984 quarter dollar with the P mint mark from the United States stands out as one of the most fascinating coins among collectors. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter holds historical significance not only because of its age but also due to its connection to the legacy of the Washington Quarter Series, which began in 1932. Made primarily of copper and nickel, this coin features the famous portrait of George Washington, symbolizing honor, leadership, and national pride. The obverse of the 1984 quarter dollar carries the classic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The Liberty inscription sits above Washington's head, and beneath it lies the national motto, "In God We Trust." The date 1984, and the P mint mark appear just below Washington's bust, identifying it as a product of the Philadelphia Mint. Each of these details contributes to the charm and collectability of the coin, especially for numismatists who treasure historical pieces with clean strikes and rare features. On the reverse side of the 1984 quarter dollar, the design features a bald eagle with spread wings perched upon a bundle of arrows, symbolizing the strength and readiness of the United States to defend its freedom. Surrounding the eagle are olive branches, representing peace, along with the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum. This design remained in use until the late 1990s when the State Quarters program replaced it, making the 1984 issue part of the final decades of the classic Washington Eagle design. The year 1984 marked a period of economic transition in the United States, and coins from this time often reflect the growing interest in modern numismatics. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, only a small fraction remained in pristine condition. Over time, collectors began noticing certain minting errors, die cracks, and off-center strikes that made specific examples extremely valuable. It is these unique variations that have driven the 1984 quarter to remarkable levels of demand in today's coin market. Collectors particularly search for the 1984 quarter with the P mint mark that shows sharp details, strong luster, and no signs of wear. Coins that have been preserved in mint state condition or proof-like appearance can fetch substantial amounts at auctions. Some rare varieties also show double die errors on the lettering or date, making them even more sought after. Numismatists believe that only a few hundred such exceptional examples exist, adding to the mystery and rarity surrounding this specific coin. In addition to its historical appeal, the 1984 quarter dollar also represents an era before the widespread use of advanced minting technologies. Each coin tells a story of craftsmanship and precision from a time when quality control was largely manual. Because of that, error coins from this period are among the most collectible pieces, and their scarcity has significantly increased their market value. Many experts and collectors continue to search for uncirculated or misprinted examples that could bring unexpected fortunes. The estimated value of a rare 1984 quarter dollar with the P mint mark in excellent or uncirculated condition can reach up to $1.80 million. This astonishing value depends heavily on the coin's state, rarity of error, and demand among collectors. Some auctions have seen similar Washington quarters achieving record-breaking prices, especially when certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. This proves that even a small piece of change from 1984 can transform into a treasure worth millions when preserved properly. Owning a 1984 quarter dollar with the P mint mark is more than just having an old coin, it's holding a piece of American history that connects the nation's heritage, craftsmanship, and economic story. Each quarter minted that year carries the marks of a time when coins were not only a medium of trade but also a reflection of national pride. For collectors and investors, discovering one of these rare coins could truly be life-changing, a remarkable reminder that hidden fortunes often lie within the smallest details. Next is the 1996 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States. Holds a unique place among collectors, as it belongs to the modern Washington quarter series that began in 1932. Minted in Denver, the D mark signifies its origin from one of the nation's busiest mints, known for producing coins with consistent quality and clarity. However, some coins from this particular year stand out due to minting variations, rare die errors, and exceptional preservation, making them highly sought after by collectors around the world. The Washington quarter design, featuring George Washington's portrait, symbolizes honor and patriotism. The reverse side, showing the eagle with outstretched wings, remained a powerful emblem until the state quarters replaced it in 1999. The 1996 D quarter thus marks the end of an era before the major design transition. Many collectors treasure it for its historical significance and the nostalgia it carries, linking it to one of the most stable periods in American coinage. Coins from the 1996 Denver Mint are typically composed of a copper-nickel-clad material, designed for durability and everyday use. Yet, certain examples escaped mass circulation, remaining in pristine condition. These uncirculated pieces exhibit sharp details and mirror-like surfaces, especially when preserved in mint sets. Such flawless strikes are often the ones that rise dramatically in market value when discovered by numismatists. What makes the 1996 D quarter truly remarkable are the rare errors and die anomalies occasionally found in the mintage. Some coins display off-center strikes, double dies, or weakly struck areas, features that make each piece a distinct collectible. A few even show unusual planchet flaws or misalignments, transforming ordinary pocket change into a treasure worth examining carefully. Over time, public fascination with rare coins and limited vintage varieties has increased. Collectors now pay significant attention to subtle differences, and online auctions have fueled the race to find the most valuable specimens. This growing demand has caused a surge in prices for high-grade 1996 D quarters, particularly those certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC.I. In recent years, coin grading has become crucial to determining the worth of the 1996 D quarter. The condition of the coin, ranging from circulated to mint state, can make a tremendous difference in value. Coins in MS-68 or higher grades are exceedingly rare, as even the slightest imperfections can lower their market standing. Because of this scarcity in near-perfect examples, collectors are willing to pay premium amounts for top-tier coins. The value of the 1996 D quarter dollar can reach astonishing levels, with some pristine, error-free, and high-grade examples selling for as much as $1.10 million in exclusive auctions. This incredible price reflects not only rarity but also the historical significance of the coin. For many numismatists, it represents the blend of precision minting and timeless American heritage captured in a single piece of metal. Owning a 1996 D quarter in such extraordinary condition is like holding a piece of hidden history that bridges the past and present. Its charm lies in both its craftsmanship and the mystery of how few manage to survive in such flawless form. Each coin carries a silent story of minting excellence, survival through decades, and the immense passion of collectors who continue to search for these treasures worth millions.